Well, tell us about the journey of being a mother. You have a child. You've been a product of a divorce at the age of 7. Tell us more about it. Let's dive into some of the topics and some of the things that might resonate with our audience.
So my parents got divorced when I was 7, and my mom had a really hard time with the divorce. So for the first couple of years, I kind of took on the role of mother at 7. There's a lot of standing on stools and making canned food, and in the book, I talk about how it was very fortuitous that it was the time of Kid Cuisine because I did a lot of microwaving. But I figured out how to do a lot of those skills. My mother was an incredibly loving, compassionate, wonderful human, but she struggled to do a lot of the hard things that are inherent in mothering. And so I ended up, I didn't have a child until I was 37. So kind of a while, met my husband. But of course, I managed to get married to a Green Beret who was gone all the time. So my experience of mothering started immediately. I actually had my daughter in Charlotte, which is not where I was living at the time, and stayed in my best friend's house so my husband could be there. It was kind of a crazy story, even of how I began my motherhood journey. But when my daughter was almost 2, my mother was diagnosed with inoperable terminal cancer. My husband was deployed. And so I had this very odd experience of having to mother up and mother down in a very vulnerable time in both of those situations without a whole lot of help.